1.5 million kilometers. What does that number mean? Researchers have developed a battery cell that can meet the demands of an electric truck over its lifetime. Today, the electric car market is growing at breakneck speed. This leads to a surge in the demand for batteries, accounting for up to 14% of the global new car market. Northvolt cooperates with Scania to unveil a green battery capable of driving a truck for 1.5 million kilometers. That's equivalent to 932,056 miles to keep up with this high consumption. Scientists and engineers continue to work to develop a better battery to keep up with a high consumption. According to Christian Levin, CEO of Scania, the tests indicate this figure is not only achievable but could be exceeded. How do producers achieve this remarkable effect? What outstanding features of this new battery could be met in this requirement? All your questions will be explained in our video today, but before we start, make sure you subscribe if you haven't and ring that bell. You don't want to miss on any future updates from Tesla Car World. Let's get started with today's content. Scania and Northvolt, two truck manufacturers and battery producers, extend truck battery life to 1.5 million kilometers, the same as a truck's entire lifespan. They've tested this new lithium-ion cell, which is a green battery made from 100% renewable hydro and wind energy, to see if it can replace the original lithium battery. First off, what about the price of this new lithium-ion battery? The price of the new battery, of course, has not yet been revealed. Compared to a lithium-ion battery made entirely from fossil material like lithium, graphite, cobalt, and manganese, a lithium-ion battery made entirely from renewable hydro and wind power will take costs down 30%. As an example, take the Scania electric truck. The Scania electric truck is currently equipped with an original lithium battery with an average cost of $138 per kilowatt hour and a capacity of 624 kilowatt hours, and that would cost $86,112. That's more than 3 times what the cost of installing a new lithium ion, which is $25,833. In comparison to other electric trucks in its class, the Tesla Semi is the most formidable competitor of Scania's offering. Elon Musk has said his 4680 battery used in the Semi will be cost optimized to $70 per kilowatt hour. That means that at approximately 900 kilowatt hours of capacity, a battery pack would be priced at about $36,000, nearly 4.5 times higher than Scania's electric truck using lithium-ion technology. Moreover, if customers adopt the new lithium-ion battery option, they could save a substantial $25,200 with the cost of a new battery pack being only $10,800. The main reason being the raw material market price trends have shaken up the long-term strategies of battery manufacturers. As suggested by Northvolt, the price of the battery is determined by the material resources which is used to manufacture the battery, and Fastmarket's Muthu Krishna also explains the significance of high battery raw material prices on the overall cost of electric vehicle batteries. Rising battery raw material prices have pushed the cathode active material cost, which is the most expensive component of a lithium-ion cell, which then has a large effect on overall battery pack cost. Since fossil fuels are so rare when compared to renewable resources like wind and water, it's a big change for the battery industry in general and for electric vehicle manufacturers in particular to be able to develop and use green batteries. Besides reducing the cost of battery production, it also contributes a great deal to protecting the environment. Hydropower remains the most cost-effective source of electricity in the world, as you know. Accordingly, electricity generated by hydropower is $0.05 per kilowatt hour, which is less than 1.2 times the common price of electricity for large industrial customers in Nevada, which is $0.0618 per kilowatt hour. When batteries are released on the market, that determines the price. Considering the new lithium-ion battery's price advantage, what about the life cycle? How does it stand out? Northvolt has already demonstrated the new lithium-ion cell with the capability of powering a truck for 1.5 million kilometers. knocking out CATL about 70,000 kilometers due to a guaranteed 800,000-mile battery life. With the announcement of 1 million kilometers, Toyota says it also greatly exceeds 500,000 kilometers. Especially the Tesla Semi battery has a capacity of 805,000 kilometers, which is less than 695,000 kilometers with the capacity of this new lithium-ion battery. As a result of its ability to provide power for a long distance, the new lithium-ion will be the industry leader. The high-capacity, high-power battery can provide power for minutes or hours, allowing electrical energy to be transferred from the battery to the motor, so vehicles can move and remain moving for long periods of time. How long does it take to charge a battery for a 1.5 million kilometer run? The new lithium-ion battery has a capacity that should reduce charging time to 30 minutes for a 70% charge. Scania and Northvolt's plan for producing heavy commercial vehicles is complete, with battery electric trucks for regional traversing consisting of 624 kilowatt batteries, providing up to 350 kilometers in range and charging at up to 375 kilowatts. With CCS2 375-watt charging capability, the trucks can be charged to 70%, requiring only half the wattage, which is equivalent to Tesla Semi, but requiring only half the wattage, which is equivalent to Tesla Semi, but it only needs 375 kilowatt terminals instead of 750 kilowatts of Semi. Additionally, shortening the charging time for each charge will make the most of that 45-minute rest period that's mandated for drivers to charge their truck, which will maximize the truck's range. In addition, the government develops an electric transportation by installing at least one fast charging station every 120 kilometers along motorways for trucks and every 60 kilometers for cars in order to facilitate recharging on long routes. By 2023, the government plans to introduce a charging network that would deliver 400 to 500 kilowatts at every truck stop for heavy goods vehicles. How does the new lithium-ion battery optimize such charging times? As a result, the new lithium-ion cell has successfully demonstrated a capacity of 157 Ah, which is 3.7 times greater than silicon battery's 4.2 Ah. Similarly, its voltage equals 3.6 volts, which is 1.6 times greater than a sodium-ion battery at 2.3 volts. During validation tests, the researchers asserted that these outstanding performance parameters had been tested. They've tested the excellent performance and energy density in a wide variety of applications, including computers and cell phones, as well as electric and hybrid vehicles. The battery system demonstrated its ability to provide efficient energy storage and environmental sustainability, as well as its inherent advantages over other battery systems. In contrast to ordinary lithium batteries, where do the material resources come from? Unlike normal lithium batteries, which are mined from brine and hard rock as well as clay, other sources are being explored. By using 100% renewable hydro and wind power as an energy source, the new lithium-ion battery is produced without using any fossil fuel. It's been confirmed that green batteries are the ones that are both environmentally and socially sustainable, according to Northvolt. They'll launch a green product range that contains energy storage built on fully recyclable lithium-ion batteries, which means a minimal carbon footprint and ethical sourcing of raw materials. It also means a battery that can be recycled. Additionally, the new lithium-ion cell is a sustainable alternative to sodium-ion batteries. It'll help diversify energy supply, reduce dependence on imported fuels, and reduce product cost. What product dimensions will the new lithium-ion battery be? Northvolt's website states this new lithium battery differs from the original lithium battery only in terms of raw material and in terms of its final product, which is a prismatic cell with rigid rectangular shape. Lithium-ion batteries of the 2170 type have cylindrical cells with a diameter of 21 millimeters and a length of 70 millimeters on the outside. Cylinders are symmetrical, have a robust mechanical form, and are able to efficiently be packed. Energy, power, and life are the three flavors: simple, powerful, reliable, and perfect for power tools to snowmobiles. With Northvolt's all-battery white interface, this can be considered a characteristic color that no other company's exploited. In terms of intelligence in manufacturing, Northvolt announced that they're developing cell production lines that are both sustainable and intelligent. With its work, cell traceability can be improved, manufacturing can be more efficient, and cell performance can be enhanced through lifetime performance and degradation prediction. How does the company produce this new lithium-ion battery? The company's committed to producing sustainable cells, which is why Northvolt ETT uses 100% fossil-free electricity generated by hydro and wind power to power its cells. The Northvolt ETT cell has a carbon footprint about one-third smaller than that of a comparative industry reference cell like the IVL 2019 lithium-ion NMC 111, due to its fossil-free energy and integrated sustainable production features. Here's an example of a hydropower base production process. First, where does the hydroelectric power come from for the entire production of these lithium-ion batteries? Using a dam or diversion structure to alter the natural flow of a river or another body of water to generate electricity is a renewable source of energy known as hydro energy resources. In order to produce electricity, hydropower uses a fuel water that is not reduced or eliminated as the result of the endless, constantly recharging system of the water cycle. An electrical plant produces electricity by flowing water through a pipe called a penstock, which spins the blades of a turbine, which in turn spins a generator. Next, the production of a lithium-ion battery cell consists of 3 stages: electrode manufacturing, assembly, and finishing. These vary depending on the type of cell, pouch cell or cylindrical cell, or prismatic cell. Nonetheless, all lithium-ion cells are composed of 2 electrodes and a separator, which isolates them from each other. The ion-conductive electrolyte is then filled into pores in the electrodes and what remains in the interior of the cell. This plan requires innovative science and plenty of money, so Northvolt raised more than 900 million euros in investment capital. That's equivalent to $1 billion this year. It was the largest ever commitment to energy storage by the European Investment Bank to lend the company 385.37 million euros. The production process of green batteries requires advanced technology. So how does it reduce air pollution? A battery cell's carbon footprint is estimated to be about one-third of that of a comparable industrial reference cell. This new battery is part of the company's commitment to establishing a sustainable cell supply. The carbon footprint of Northvolt ETT cells at full serial production is approximately one-third of that of a comparative industry reference cell, due to the use of fossil-free energy and the incorporation of additional sustainable production features. A life cycle analysis by the company supports the theory. It indicates that the entire process of making typical NMC-based Li-ion batteries from ore and other raw materials generates about 42 kilograms of CO2 per 1 kilowatt-hour of capacity, and approximately 40% of those emissions occur during cell manufacture. Battery mining, refining, and transportation account for another 30% of greenhouse gas emissions. Therefore, Northvolt's hydroelectricity-powered gigafactory should reduce almost all of that CO2, so its decisions about raw material suppliers will play a vital role in determining the greenness of its batteries. As Jennifer B. Dunn, Associate Director of Northwestern University's Center for Engineering Sustainability and Resilience, explains, the recipes of these batteries are also very intentional. From the beginning, Northvolt's mission to build the world's greenest batteries matches Scania's purpose to drive the shift towards sustainable transport perfectly. Christian Levin says, "I look forward to putting the final puzzle pieces together ahead of the launch of premium electric vehicles later this year." Move to the next part. Who's the volunteer in this green battery technology? First impressions are made by the companies Scania and Northvolt. Since 2017, they've been collaborating to create a battery cell for heavy-duty commercial vehicles. The Scania electric vehicle was the initial outcome, and they're now moving toward producing the green battery out of renewable hydro and wind energy. Northvolt is a provider of premium, environmentally friendly battery cells and systems throughout Europe. The company, established in 2016 to support Europe's transition to a decarbonized future, has quickly advanced in delivering the greenest lithium-ion battery with the smallest possible carbon footprint. It already employs more than 4,500 individuals from more than 110 different nationalities To date, Northvolt has contracts worth more than $55 billion from significant clients like BMW, Fluence, Scania, Volkswagen, Volvo, and Polestar. These contracts support the company plan, which includes developing recycling capability so that by 2030, half of all its raw material needs can be met by recycled batteries. At the outset of this partnership, Northvolt and Scania agreed to an ambitious timeline for the development of a high-performance battery cell that would enable their plans for electrifying heavy transport. That according to Peter Carlson, CEO and founder of Northvolt. It's a fantastic accomplishment for everyone concerned that after significant development and validation phases, Northvolt ETT is now providing cells that perform better than they had anticipated. Leading the industry and providing transportation solutions is Scania. They are accelerating the transition to a sustainable transportation system alongside our partners and clients. They've shipped 80,238 trucks, 4,994 buses, and 13,400 industrial and marine power systems and more to clients in 2022. Moreover, 20% of net revenue, or approximately 170 billion SEK, were associated with services. Scania, founded in 1891, now conducts business in more than 100 nations and employs close to 57,000 people. Sweden is where most research and development is concentrated, with regional hubs in Africa and Asia, production based in Europe and Latin America. Scania is a member of the Traton Group. Christian Levin, CEO of Scania, declares, "Today marks a milestone on the road to a sustainable transportation system. Electricity is the way the heavy transportation will run in the future, and Scania needs high-performing battery cells for its electric trucks in order to make this move and keep up with our brand promise to be premium to our clients." As the battery cell research process got underway, they set goals for great performance, low operating cost, and a long lifespan. They decided the cell would need to support a heavy-duty Scania vehicle having a lifetime of 1.5 million kilometers. According to Christian Levin, the experiments demonstrate that this condition can not only be reached, but be exceeded. So, where is the new lithium-ion battery manufacturers? In 2017, sustainability frontrunner Scania and Northvolt joined forces to develop and commercialize a world-leading battery cell for heavy commercial vehicles. Now the partnership and its close collaboration have come to fruition as the cells being produced at the Northvolt ETT Gigafactory in Södertälje in northern Sweden. In addition, later this year, they'll inaugurate another battery factory in Sweden where battery cells will be assembled into battery packs for the start of production of heavy-duty electric trucks. This processing begins in early 2023. Scania will launch a new battery factory in its home where the battery cells will be assembled into battery packs for the start of heavy-duty electric truck production. The company plans to invest well over $1 billion in this battery plant. The initial step is an 18,000 square meter facility, and the construction will start in early 2021 with the aim to be fully operational by 2023. Employing a staff of 200, most recruited from within the company, the battery assembly plant will be highly automated from incoming goods throughout production to delivery. Staff handling manual elements of battery module assembly like fitting cable harnesses will be trained in electrical safety and protection. Battery packs will be tailored for varying applications and delivered to the nearby chassis assembly, which is concurrently being reorganized for parallel assembly of electric and combustion engine vehicles. All this provides strong evidence that development of the green lithium battery and make sure that its features are going to change the battery technology industry. So what do you think about this battery? Do you want it in your electric car? Well, let us know by adding your comments to the bottom of the video. And otherwise, that's it for today's episode, and thanks for watching and for your support of our channel. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button, share the video with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell to stay up to date on all the exciting developments in the world of EV and green technology. Once again, we thank you so much, and we hope to see you again next time. Until then, take care and be safe.